Well, hello everyone, and welcome aboard the CB Traveler channel. As a kid, I always liked to get out and explore the local terrain as well as traveling longer distances to new places and experiences. Even though I didn't always have a camera on those trips, I loved the experience even more when I did. While I was in the United States Navy, I was afforded the opportunity to travel abroad and explore places with my camera I would have never been able to do otherwise. Well, I never lost that love of travel and photography, and I hope to share them both with you today. With my trusty camera in hand, today we're going to a lake called Cragin Reservoir, more commonly known as Blue Ridge Reservoir. We are here, Blue Ridge Reservoir. I was wanting to see how much water was in here because I saw that with all the snowfall they had this year, it was filled to capacity. But you can still see there's a lot of, at one point the water looks like it was way higher. There's a lot of cliffs, but this is filled to capacity, they say. This is the boat ramp area, not much parking. They have a time limit, I think it's like 5 minutes to get your boat in and unloaded. Usually it's just kayaks and canoes. They do allow electric motors or gas engine motors up to 10 horsepower. But yeah, I can see, last time I was here there was a couple kayakers. Yeah, this guy has to walk back down, parked up here. So last time I was here, there was a lot of kayakers just out in the water. They do kayak back to some campgrounds. Some people were saying they were going back to some inaccessible areas from the trails, so that'd be kind of nice. Looks like this parking lot's going to be pretty full too. I'm going to keep going through it, see how long it takes, but it might be pretty busy. It might take me a second to get through this parking lot. Give this guy some room. We'll meet you on the other side. Oh yeah, that parking lot was full. I think the guy we made some room for got the last spot. But that's alright, we're going to head up to this other area. And since this road is pretty rough, not too many people go up this far. So, yeah, it's only about a mile, maybe 2 miles to this other place. And it's the trailhead to get down to the dam. Yeah, you can see this road is a little bit rougher than the road coming into the boat ramp, but that's alright. It's not too bad. You can see right here. Oh, yeah, there's some bumps. Better slow down for this one. So, but it's kind of like this all the way. Winds up and down the hills. Nice views, pretty views. So, but I'm gonna keep going. It's gonna take a little bit of time with all this rough. So. I will keep going, and I'll meet you when we get to the top. Cool. Nobody here. Yeah, it's kind of like it was last time I was here. This gives you a good view of the lake, and I'm going to take off with the drone from here, see if I can get some good footage of that. But I see some storyboards. Let's see what they have to say. Blue Ridge Dam, built by Phelps Dodge. Just some facts about the dam, kind of dam construction, height. So, cool, interesting stuff. Well, doesn't this lake look beautiful from the air? We're gonna hike down to the bottom of that dam. You just saw there's more kayakers having a blast down there. Look how green that water looks. Whoa, look at all those logs. There's some kayakers there trying to make their way through all those logs. I don't know how they do that. Wow, look at that. A couple more kayakers going down, trying to make their way through some more logs. Well, this is the trail that goes down to the dam. I've been down here, but I went to the dam. I didn't go any farther than the dam, but I wanted to go down a little bit farther. There's a little trail that I saw last time. I didn't have time to go down there last time, but we're going to give it a shot today. Well, this is the little trail I was talking about that goes down. It goes pretty far back. I'm not going to go all the way down today. I'll leave that for the fall when I come back. I want to see what it's like down here. But look at the construction on that overflow. I've never seen anything like that. Found some place to hike. A nice shade tree. All right, here we go. Well, this looks like a good spot for a little break, a little rest. So I've been to Blue Ridge Reservoir before, but I never came down this far, and that was during the fall. So I wanted to see what it was like in the summer, and with all the rains we've had this year, see how much water is in the reservoir. Last time I was here, it was really low. We've got storms moving in this afternoon. So I'm going to stick around here for a little bit and see if I can get some more pictures. They're beautiful. There's lots of yellows and greens. I just love the way that these trees just grow right up against the dam. Very, very picturesque. Well, clouds are moving in pretty quick, so I'm going to get back up close to the truck so I don't get drenched. This part of the trail isn't too bad. It's a little rocky, but it's short. I've seen worse. Let's get another glance of this. Wow. This is just stunning. So as you've seen on the footage before, the road to get out here is pretty rough. I made it in my truck. It's a Ram 1500, so no four-wheel drive needed. It's just pretty rough. You got to go slow, and it does get a little bit narrow. So you have to, when a car comes up, you got to kind of make room, let them pass. So. Ooh, high altitude's getting my breath a little bit. Alright, just about to the top. Catch my breath. See if I can't snag another picture here. I don't know how long it's been since this dam has overflowed, but boy, I'd sure like to see it when it does with all these cascades. Talk about a waterfall picture. My goodness. Well, maybe someday. Take a look at this log jam from when it does overflow. All the logs that you probably would have seen in the drone footage, but all those logs float down to this end. Wow, that looks so cool. Some people on the kayak out there. I guess this is a pretty good place. Pretty popular for kayaking. On the way out I saw a lot of kayaks coming out. And you kind of have to have a kayak if you want to see any shoreline, really. It's all, as you can see, it's pretty well cliffs almost all the way around. So you have to stick to the trail. Not get much access. Here's the road. This gives you another view of how rough it can be in some spots. Yeah, just go slow. Take your time. You'll be all right. So, they've had some decent rains up here too. You can see there's some puddles I've had to go through, but yeah, see how full this parking is up on the access area above the boat ramp. Here's a closer view of the paddleboarders, some kayakers, and some canoers maybe. Just look how beautiful it is. Boy, talk about a good time. Yeah, if you ever want to come paddleboard or kayak, this is definitely the place to do it. I'm trying to find the spot I took that picture. I think it was right about here. So that's the boat ramp area. Pretty busy. I'm not going to walk all the way down there. I think you get the gist of it. So I'm going to head back up to the truck, and I'm going to see if I can't get a picture from the other end of this lake and try and get some drone footage of the other end of this lake. So. Here's a couple more views as we're heading out. The other thing I didn't mention is the fishing. There's good trout fishing up here, but I read that the green sunfish was illegally introduced, so there's a no catch limit on them, and they ask that you immediately kill any that you catch to reduce the population and to help with the trout survival and improve the trout fishery. So fishing, yeah, come on up, do some fishing.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Alright guys, that's the end of the Blue Ridge Reservoir trip. I'm glad I came down because I learned a lot. I do want to get back down to the bottom of that dam for fall pictures. And it's going to be gorgeous down there with all those colors. And also the water level doesn't seem to fluctuate too much. I think it's about the same level as it was last time I was here. I have some other stuff planned, so I'm going to head that way. And just remember, never say goodbye. Always see you later.